Here we go. Oh my god, my teeth are so white. What the fuck? What is up, guys? Welcome to another video, and today we're here for E3 talk. E3 is literally next week. I get excited every time there's an E3 because with E3 there's games, I'm so shitly prepared. I haven't even got like the rumor list or anything up. I'm just talking off my head. Right then. So as I just said, E3 is literally next week, and with E3 comes lots of other games, and I'm gonna just do all my big E3 predictions in this video. We're obviously going to start with racing games, which we kind of know all. It's weird, even though this E3 is looking really good, we still know all the racing games which are going to be there already, unless we get any surprises, which I'm very doubtful for because we haven't even heard any progression on that. But we're going to talk about all of the E3 predictions. We're going to go through all the racing games which are coming out. Obviously Horizon 4, we're going to talk about that for a bit. The Crew 2, obviously we know what they're coming to offer. And we're just going to talk about E3 as a whole. So without further ado, let's go ahead and so let's just cover the racing games to get this out of the way with first. Obviously, the big one that we don't really know too much about is Horizon 4. We obviously know Horizon 4 is going. I'm pretty sure a lot of YouTubers have accidentally said they're going to, you know, E3 for Horizon 4 with Xbox. So that's kind of unfortunate for them that they haven't picked up on that. I'm not going to snitch on anyone, but I have watched videos from people where they're saying I am going to E3 with Microsoft for Forza Horizon 4. So it's coming. Even with that being said, like, it was pretty obvious, like, it was coming. It's on a bi-yearly cycle with the Motorsport series. Horizon 4 is coming. If the leaks are any indication, it looks like it's going to be set in the UK. The only reason why I lean more to the UK than any of the other leaks is because those leaks were found in official game files. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you go onto my channel, if you click StraightUpHippo at the bottom and then go to the Horizon 4 playlist, there's plenty of videos talking about all the speculation and all the leaks, but from everything I understand, it looks like it's going to be in the UK. As far as anything else goes, well, we have no clue. That is literally as far as everything we know goes. Horizon 4, what would you expect? I think I'd expect more of the same that compared to the last game. A polished, well-made experience, but nothing which is going to, you know, like change how racing games are made or rotate the wheel. It's going to be, you know, the average box standard Horizon game that's well made. Like, that's literally going to be it. Don't expect anything exciting. Go in with your lowest expectations, because in the last few installments they really haven't added anything. That's what, at least what I'm expecting from Horizon. Those are my predictions for Horizon 4. It's going to be a well-made experience. I'll definitely play it, but I'm not expecting anything that's going to, you know, turn the wheel or try to innovate like, say, the Crew 2 is. And then, obviously, we know the Crew is going to be there. They've said that they're going to announce more information regarding their open beta at E3. So keep in, you know, touch with the Ubisoft conference. I'm sure they're going to announce it at the Ubisoft conference after showing off a trailer, because I'm sure they're going to want loads of people on the servers. They're going to want a server load and have tests on that. So the Crew 2, it's going to get an open beta. Other than that, I don't really know anything else which is going to come along with it. Maybe something just to pop the crowd, but I feel like the beta is enough to pop the crowd. So yeah, the Crew 2 is going to be there, but they're not really going to announce anything we don't already know. Gran Turismo Sport, I assume they're going to be there in some capacity, whether that's going to be, you know, just a trailer or at some type of the Sony conference. Maybe they might just be involved in one of the packages, the intro packages to the Sony thing. It'd be pretty weird if GTS wasn't there. I think it makes sense for them to be there. So keep an eye out for that, although I'm not really sure what to expect of them. And possibly, maybe, just maybe, we might hear something about Slightly Mad Studios. As we know, they're working on a Fast and Furious game at the moment, so we might hear something about that possibly at E3. But again, that's quite low down on the list. I wouldn't really like expect it, but just be aware that that could be a thing. So don't be surprised if it does, but at the same time, don't be surprised if it doesn't. Now, with all the racing games out the way, there wasn't really much to talk about. We kind of already know. Obviously, Need for Speed isn't going to be there because they're on a 2-year cycle now, and I'm pretty sure next year is like an anniversary of some type for Need for Speed. I think like 25 or 20 years or something like that. So they probably won't be there this year. At least I'm not expecting them to be. If they surprise us with a remaster or something in the meantime, that'd be pretty cool. But I don't think that's going to be a thing. With all that being said, let's now actually talk about the other games. Not something I do much on the channel, but I'm assuming a lot of you guys are gamers, so let's go ahead and talk about that instead. And let's go ahead and kick it off with Sony, because Sony are just absolutely killing it with their games right now. The Last of Us Part 2, if anyone remembers the streams which I did last year, yeah, I really was anticipating The Last of Us to be at E3 last year. It never came, unfortunately. The last game to close off E3 was Spider-Man, which I'm still looking excited for, don't get me wrong, but The Last of Us 2 I think is going to be my kind of standout pick for games that are going to appear at E3. Horizon's cool, but I think The Last of Us 2, the first game really gripped me. It was like almost like watching a TV show. That's how immersed I was. I don't believe other people when they say that video games can't offer a narrative that is as good as TV. The Last of Us is a prime example of a game which is better than most TV shows. And I think with The Last of Us 2, Naughty Dog, I'm not expecting anything less. If it's anything like the last game, the first game, I'm going to be in tears at some points in that game. It was absolutely amazing. If you've got a PS3 or a PS4, get it. It's remastered for the PS4, it's out for the PS3. Don't miss out on that game. It's absolutely phenomenal. And then Spider-Man, also, obviously, I'm going to be looking forward to that. I think everyone who's like somewhat interested in superheroes, I think is looking forward to that game. I'm not even the biggest of superhero fans, to be honest. I'm a bit sick of the films, but a Spider-Man game reminds me of my childhood, something which I want to try. And again, it's made by the guys that made, is it Insomnia Games or something like that? They have a very good track record, so I can only assume that The Last of Us and Spider-Man are going to steal the Sony show. Let's go over to Microsoft. Fucking hell, Microsoft, what are you doing? Now, we just come from Sony, who are going to easily have a lot of games to show off, or at least a lot of top quality games to show off. Maybe not a lot of games, but the games they will show are of highest quality. As for Microsoft, they don't really have anything. There's been rumours about a new Halo game. I'm personally a big Halo fan. I'm not sure if anyone really knows that. You wouldn't really know that unless you knew me. But I'm a big Halo fan, so if they buy a Halo game, or if they announce a Halo game, I'll probably buy it. Halo's one of those series now for me where, like, I'll buy it even though the series has gone to shit. I would look very forward to a Halo game. But other than that, they really can't announce anything. They can't announce another Gears game, but I'm not really interested in Gears anyway, because it's too soon after the last. They don't really have any, you know, like, outstanding IPs, and the worst part is I play most on my Xbox. That is what I play most of my games on. That's where all my friends are, so it's really sad to see that, well, there's nothing on the console. The console's really good. The UI and the way it's supported is better than the PS4. There's nothing on it though. It's a bit of a problem. I don't really know what to expect. Maybe a lot of surprises. You know, a return to some old series would be awesome. Like, if a PGR came back, that would be really cool, but that's not going to happen, and I'm not getting my hopes up for that. The only thing I'm really expecting from the Microsoft conference is, like, Forza, really. Maybe something for the Master Chief Collection. If Halo 6 is coming up soon, I could see them adding maybe Halo Reach to the Master Chief Collection. That would be really, really cool for some people, you know, because the Master Chief Collection was an absolute mess, and they are fixing it now. But, you know, that would be pretty cool, but Microsoft not really offering anything to me. We then have Nintendo, and it's so annoying that I don't own a Switch anymore. For people that don't know, last year my camera broke, and I had to buy a new camera, which meant I had to sell my Switch, which is really, really annoying because I really enjoy playing Zelda and Mario Kart at the time. Those are the only two games that were out when I had my Switch. I do want to get another one, but obviously no, Nintendo are going to be there. They're probably going to announce something to do with Super Smash Bros. But again, I'm not particularly interested in that. I think I'll be more interested in something more story driven. I'm interested to see if they announce anything on the Pokemon game. I think a Pokemon game for Switch is another thing that would make me want to buy a Switch again. I do want to buy a Switch, it's just more a case of money, really. Yeah, a new Pokemon game would be sick. I'd like to see that. I haven't played a Pokemon game properly in so long, so to see an actual Pokemon game that's stripped down to basics and, you know, focuses on catching Pokemon, that'd be cool. Love to see that. It would remind me of the days when I used to play Pokemon Yellow on my old Game Boy Advance. So yeah, I think a Switch Pokemon game would easily be another highlight of E3. If that was announced at E3, I think that would be up there with The Last of Us 2 for me. I really want to try that. As we go further down the list, we now have EA, and again, I just don't know what to think about EA anymore. I'm not interested in Battlefield. The sports games are just sports games. I'll probably end up buying FIFA, but it's not gonna, it's just there, isn't it, really? The one saving grace for EA, and it has to be good, that game has to be good, because that's all they have at this year's E3, is Anthem. Imagine like Destiny and Mass Effect and like Lost Planet, like all bulged into one game. That is what Anthem is. It's really cool. If you haven't watched it, you know, I'd recommend you look at some trailers. It was a really cool game when they showed it off, and it's something which I am interested in. I think I will buy at some point. But other than that, EA have absolutely nothing to show off. Not expecting any Need for Speed influence. It'd be pretty cool if there was, you know, a remaster or something which they just kept under wraps, but likelihood is not the case. Again, Ubisoft just killing it right now with their games. A new Assassin's Creed game is going to be announced, which is alright, I guess. Splinter Cell is also supposed to be announced with the Tom Clancy stuff. But for me, another highlight, which could be up there with The Last of Us for me, is Beyond Good and Evil 2. I knew absolutely nothing about this game, like nothing at all before last year's E3, and it wowed me. The guys have been working on this for Lord knows how long. They were working on this game for ages. When he came up, he got teary-eyed when he came up last year at the Ubisoft conference. Talked about how his life and soul has been put into this. And you know what? I felt it. I actually did feel it. Yeah, it's really cool. Again, if you haven't heard about this game, have a look. It's something which I'm really interested in. And it's definitely on my short list of games that I want to try. Beyond Good and Evil 2, have a look if you don't know about it already. Then we have Bethesda and Square Enix, the two weird ones really. So you got Fallout, the whole Fallout game which is coming out. Again, something I'll keep my eyes on, but I'm not really excited for it, but you know, it could be cool. And then the one, or I'll say two games actually, it's two games from Square Enix, which are also on my shortlist. The first one being Shadow of the Tomb Raider. I really liked their Tomb Raider reboot. I thought that was really, really good. This is the one game though, there's one game which I am almost convinced I'm going to play more, or enjoy more I should say, than The Last of Us. And that is Kingdom Hearts 3. As a kid, this was one of those games I always saw my like bigger cousins playing. Really enjoyed it. The Disney influence was amazing. And this is my little like nerd side coming out here. I saw a screenshot and it was Kingdom Hearts 3. And it had Toy Story characters in. My little kid, the little kid inside me. Oh, it's been like 10 years now that we haven't seen a Kingdom Hearts game. Like I said, my little nerd inside really wants to play that game now, and it is coming at some point this year. Kingdom Hearts 3 and The Last of Us 2. I think those two games could possibly steal the E3 for me. I won't be streaming the Square Enix conference. What I usually do every E3 basically is I stream the conferences. I think I'm going to do it live on my YouTube channel this year. So keep an eye out for that. You'll see it in your sub box as scheduled events, you know, on Saturday and Sunday, and then possibly Monday as well. But yeah, like, Kingdom Hearts 3 is basically it. If you don't know what Kingdom Hearts is, you're too young to be on the channel, just click off the video. But that's it for E3 really. I'm excited. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be streaming the conferences, so you've got a chat which isn't cancer like the Twitch chat. So if you want to come and drop by, I'm gonna be here watching the conferences along with you guys. I won't be offering too much input because it's kind of more for the chat and more for like that, but I'll be here, so you know, if you do want to come drop by, you know where to be when the E3 conferences are on. It's going to be here on my channel. But that's been it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see a stream schedule, I'll link one down in the description so you can go have a look at that. But that's been it for me today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to go ahead and hit the like, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one. You guys have been awesome. Stay safe and peace.